Hello there, Michaelers. I hope everyone is doing great today. Lots going on in the world. Lots and lots of going on in the world. But anyway, we're going to continue and pray that we heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. So anyway, somebody came up. Thank you. You missed my horrible singing, but I meant it sincerely. Heal the world. Anyway, so let's not forget Thriller-ween is coming. So make sure everybody watches, buys, promotes everybody to watch the Thriller video. I don't think we're going to make it to 1 billion videos, but it's already, the original and the long version, it's already over 1 billion. But we wanted to get it there. But anyway, so I have Thriller-ween, Stays All Day, Shea, fragrance in honor of Michael Jackson and Thriller-ween. In Los Angeles at the Pantages Theater, MJ the Musical is starting, I think, in December. So me and my sister might go out there because she called me today. So she might, even though me, Khalil, and Cecil went to New York, thanks to Peter, Michael, Bobby helping me with arrangements to go. So I might go see it again. Might, if I got enough money. Okay. All right. So let's get to some stuff. Okay. Britney Spears had something published and she, pretty much admitted to what Brandy Jackson was saying. Brandy Jackson is the adopted daughter of Jackie Jackson, who I many times have said could be Janet Jackson's child with DeBarge. But it's off by 2 years, though. It is off by 2 years. But, so we'll see. We'll see. But, maybe she's off by 2 years. I don't know. But anyway, so Brandy Jackson, who I've met a few times, sweet, sweet, sweetheart. Seriously. And she admitted during the whole Leaving Neverland saga that her and Wade Robson were in a relationship for 10 years. And that what broke it up was the relationship that he had with Britney Spears, who was cheating with Justin Timberlake at that time. Right? So now we have confirmation of what Brandy had been saying. And I'm just going to play a little bit. It's from a video called Brandy Jackson Tells All About Britney Spears and Wade Robson Affair. And it was posted by OMG. Did you see this? And it's on YouTube. So here's just a portion of it.
He was pursuing her. And so that's what I in hindsight, when you start to put it all together, he had been pursuing her, but he was positioning himself more so. I honestly believe he was positioning himself to just become part of that project. And as Justin, my understanding is Justin brought Wade
Justin Timberlake.
Exactly. Brought Wade onto the project to do production, not just choreography, but to do production now. And then that's when Britney and Wade really got closer and began sleeping with each other.
Okay.
And what are you basing?
So this date of this article is March 18th. This post is March 18th, 2019. So Brandy has been telling the truth the whole time. Brandy and Wade had a 10-year relationship. And I think it started when she was around 10 years old. And something like that. I don't know. I'm not an aficionado on this, but she has been redeemed. Britney has confirmed that she did sleep with Wade Robson and Brandy. So this whole thing about Wade Robson being molested by Michael is hogwash. He made it all up. He's a little kid. He's being molested, but then you keep going to the molester's house and then you say you didn't like it at all. Then why did you keep chasing the molester? Because he wasn't molested. It's all made up. It's all a fantasy. It's all an extortion scheme. And Leaving Neverland, in my opinion, is a child porno film. There is no witnesses. There's no proof. There's no evidence. There's just talking. That's all there is, and slick ass editing to make it seem like, and then they put a picture of Hitler in there and it's just a mess. Okay, and none of it is true. And I hope that there is a court date so that we can, everything that me and all the fans, the 60 lives surrounding leaving Neverland, with James Safechuck too, okay, saying that they had sex in a train station that didn't even exist at the time. I mean, and in more ridiculousness, okay? So anyway, so Brandy, thank you very much, and Brandy has been redeemed. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something with, I'm going to look for it, Neverland Valley Ranch. Okay, it's in my stuff. Neverland Valley Ranch. Neverland Valley Ranch. Okay. Why does it? Neverland Valley Ranch. Okay. So, looking for it. It's in here. Neverland Valley Ranch. Okay, the reason why I am bringing this up is because Peter, Michael, Bobby. This is new. Okay, so Michael used the name Neverland Valley Ranch. Okay, here is a dwelling on his property that Peter Madani posted. Peter Michael Bobby posted January 16, 2016. Welcome to Neverland Valley Ranch. Okay, hold on. I gotta hurry up because you know how it's been like hourglassing if I show it on the screen too long. But there is a Neverland Valley Ranch domain. Okay, Neverland Valley. Where is it? Hold on. There's a domain that was registered by Peter Michael Bobby. Where is it? Neverland Valley Ranch. Oh, here we go. Here comes some more stuff. Neverland Valley. Ranch. Where is that? It's a domain that the estate owned. Okay, let's go to who is, okay, instead of who. I didn't look it up prior because I said I know it's here. Who is, and let's see. Here it is, right here. Okay, so Neverland Valley Ranch is owned by the Michael Jackson estate. Colony Advisors. Oh, I think this is when Tom Barak had owned it. And Tom Barak had owned Neverland up until December 2020, I believe. Okay, so this is Neverland Ranch. And here it is, Neverland Ranch. And this is Tom Barak. He had owned the domain. Hold on, it's better stuff. I got better stuff than this. Come on. Okay, I'm just finding what I have. Sometimes when I start going through stuff, I find stuff, and it's really fun. Okay. Oh, man. Maybe it's not in this one. But why wouldn't it be in my main one? Okay, hold on. My Neverland Valley Ranch domain. I could probably still look it up. Let's look it up here, though. Let's look it up here. And maybe I'll go to, let's go Neverland. You guys that are in the know, you know where I'm going with this, right? Neverland Valley Ranch. Let's see. It says working on it. Anyway, so Peter Michael Bobby has Neverland Valley. Hey, where is that? Where is it? Okay, I'm going to have to go here. I'm going to have to go here and look at here. Okay, Neverland Valley. I've done a video on this. Neverland Valley. Whois.com. Okay. Neverland Valley Ranch. So, Peter Michael Bobby used the name Neverland Valley Ranch. And it says it's unavailable. So, who owns it? Neverland Valley Ranch. God, I'm taking too much time because I don't have a whole bunch of time today. Okay, Neverland Valley Ranch .com. Of course, now they went ahead and put it on private because I was nosing around too much. But Neverland Valley Ranch was a name of a website that Peter Michael Bobby had. Now I'm getting a little worried. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I'm supposed to have it. Okay, let me look here. Neverland Valley Ranch. I know I had it. No items match. Neverland Valley Ranch. Let's see. Well, until I find that, I'm going to show you guys something, okay? So Peter did a synopsis, right? A synopsis of a animated series that he wants to get done with Pixar and with the Michael Jackson estate, right? And so he's done some really cute things that I think are so cute. Okay, so let me go on my page and let me show you what he did. Let me show you what he did. I am Peter Medani. I am Peter Medani. Here it is. Okay, so he's been working with animation, and Bruner has a Teresa, who's his buddy. So Teresa, this is Bruner. She part of the Lost Boys. Okay, so that's Bruner for Teresa Bruner. He just added that. And then he wrote the story about Pearl and Little Pearl and Ruby. And you guys know my granddaughter's name is Ruby. So that's Pearl. That's Pearl. He said, this is Pearl, and her grandmother's name is also Pearl, which is my mother's name is Pearl. They hail from a lineage of women named Pearl, me and my mom. That's why I'm Pearl Jr. However, little Pearl's name is Ruby, yet she goes by Pearl. So I just thought that was cute that he's writing an animated series and putting a lot of stuff in it. And it's really cute. I wish it comes to fruition. You know, it looks really, really nice. See, it looks really nice. So it's a story about... Okay. So, I'm sorry. Apparently, there is something in our phones that when we record something off of a computer or probably a television too, that it starts hourglassing. And that's going to mess me up quite a bit because I turn the phone around quite a bit. And to show you guys what's on the computer, right? And yes, I want to stop. Finish. Leave me alone. Okay, so that's kind of cute. You know, the whole Neverland and the Pearl and the Ruby. And now we got Teresa Bruner and all this stuff. So I hope it happens. But it looks like a really nice story. And it seems like it would be a hit. As far as a animated series, it seems wonderful. But it's just a premise. It's not something that I believe that in collaboration with Pixar and the estate. I don't think that's happened. But if it did, that'd be nice too, but I don't think so. Okay. I am really getting a little bit perturbed by my notes here because I have the domain. Let me look up domain. And let's see if I can find the Neverland Valley Ranch. There's Michael Joe Jackson, the movie. Remember that one? Oh, God. Here we go. We're just going to watch this real quick. Michael Joe Jackson, the movie domain. See? And that's owned by the estate of Michael Jackson. Michael Joe Jackson, the movie. So I don't know if he had plans of saying, I'm alive. My name is really Michael Joe Jackson. You know, so the estate knows his real name. And they have the driver's license from Jeffrey to know that it's his real name. And to know that all the death documents, every single solitary death document is in the wrong name. There is not one death document in the name of Michael Joe Jackson. Not one. And that is against the rules of the Center of Disease Control, CDC, which they keep statistics on overdoses and nationwide, and also the Los Angeles Department of Public Health, who keeps death records since the early 1900s. Okay, you're not supposed to use assumed name, also known as AKA names. You have to use their real true name on the death certificate, or that can be voided out. Okay, so that's that. Let's see what else. Latoya. Latoya was on The Masked Singer in Australia. So let's go there real quick. Latoya and The Masked Singer. Latoya Instagram, because she was the hamburger. What, a Big Mac? I don't think she was a Big Mac, but let's go ahead and let's do that. Latoya. Let's do Latoya Jackson. Search Latoya. Latoya. She should come up first because that's who I go to. Here she is. Okay, here it is. And she was called the Burger Gal. Okay, she was not a Big Mac. Okay, because Big Mac had 2 layers, remember? So Latoya, she was on the Masked Singer in Australia. And there she is right there. Okay, she was voted off. Okay, we can't watch it. We don't know what stage or when was she voted off, but she was part of the Masked Singer in Australia. And a fan told me about it, and I'm like, I missed the Masked Singer. I was like, wait, whoa. Then somebody finally let me know that it was the Mel B from Spice Girls is part of the show. But anyway. And so she told me, and I was like, oh my God, I missed the Masked Singer. It's on, but it's Australia. All right. So now, let's see what else we got. Ed Winter. Did you guys know that Ed Winter was at the Jacksons' house on June 25th, 2009 on Death Announcement Day? Ed Winter, who is the assistant coroner on the death announcement. Now, Michael didn't live with his mother or father. He should have been out with the people that worked there. Kai Chase. He should have been out with security, Muhammad, Michael Amir, whoever, with Dr. Murray, who they couldn't find. But you're at the Jacksons' family house the day of? I just find that quite suspicious, knowing what else has transpired since then. Okay. All right. So I thought that was just kind of odd. Now let's go to the Jacksons. Let's go to the Michael Jackson estate official account. So Twitter, Michael Jackson. Here he is right here. And did you know it is the anniversary of The Wiz? Very funny that I just talked about The Wiz, but I got to add a little something to it. Okay, so the publicity shot of Michael performing as the Scarecrow, and I'm going to show you that there's sunflowers. Okay, and we all know Lisa Marie said Michael loves sunflowers. For his feature film debut in The Wiz, which was released on this day in 1978. This is very important, 1978. The film was based on the musical of the same name, a breakthrough for Broadway, a large-scale, big-budget musical featuring an all-black cast. Okay, this was a Motown production. Diana Ross was in it, Michael's first love, and she played Dorothy. And so here's Michael as the Scarecrow. Okay, there's Michael as the Scarecrow. See the sunflowers back there? Okay, and then there is Michael and Dorothy on the Yellow Brick Road, right? Dancing on the Yellow Brick Road. And this was posted by the estate. Right? So we were talking about The Wiz. Remember last week we were talking about Ada Pearl, right? I didn't know it was going to be the anniversary of The Wiz. I didn't know that they were going to post about The Wiz. I had no idea. It's just something that just kind of, Peter called it simpatico or synchronization or telepathy or something where you just kind of are in sync with someone and you don't know why you do what you do, but you just do what you do. And then it comes out that it was meant to be. Okay, so Michael played The Wiz. Now, remember, I went ahead and I showed you guys this with Ada Pearl, right? And I was thinking about telling you guys this, but I'm so glad that they posted it because it seemed like I was just going backwards and I wasn't thorough last time. But now that they did this, now I have a reason to kind of tell more about this story. So this was the Ada Pearl, right? Ada, right there. And that's Omar. He's like a son, but he's not Michael Jackson's son because they met when he was like 11 or 12 years old. This is Amber Riley. And there's Amber Riley, who played Ada Pearl, the Good Witch, right? That was her name in The Wiz, Ada Pearl. But most people would not know. So Omar's going, Ada, talking about, hey, Pearl. Okay, and he's in a disguise and stuff with the sunflowers, right? He's in a disguise. Let's go back. He's in a sunflower shirt. Okay, that's Omar, or at least Omar showed himself doing that. But was it Michael and Omar both playing? No, let me put the mask on. No, let me put the mask on. Okay, so you don't know with him. He plays a lot of games. Okay, and it's fun to him to play games, and it's fun to me to find all the clues, right? Except for when it's hurt. It hurts me. Except for when I'm hurt, right? All right, so. Peter Michael Bobby is the one that told me about Ada Pearl, right? He's the one that told me about Ada Pearl, right? So when you look up The Wiz, when was the Wiz on Broadway? Stephanie Mills said Michael saw The Wiz 6 times. Okay, he came all the time, and that's how her and Michael became really good buddies, really close friends. They kissed. She did Michael's laundry and stuff like that. And in 1978, Michael would have been turning 20. So in preparation, they were about 18 years old or younger because The Wiz was from, let me do The Wiz on Broadway. Wikipedia. Okay. The Wiz on Broadway in Wikipedia. Here it is. And then there's something else called Pearly, I think I told you guys about. That was kind of interesting. But it's spelled different. Pearl, P-E-R-L-E is Ada Pearl. P-E-R-L-E. And then Pearly, which is really my name, P-U-R-L-I-E is how they spell it. But with me, it's P-E-A-R-L-I-E. Okay, so let me put Pearly. Pearly. Among other musicals, Pearly in 1971 and Raisin in 1971, The Wiz was a breakthrough for Broadway, a large-scale, big-budget production featuring an all-black cast. Didn't I just read that? I just read that. That's exactly what the estate had on theirs, right? The exact wording. It's from Wikipedia, and it comes right after this paragraph, where it says, along with other musicals, including Pearly, 1971, and Raisin, The Wiz was a breakthrough for Broadway, a large-scale, big-budget musical featuring an all-black cast. It laid the foundation for later African-American hits such as Bubbling Brown Sugar Dream Girls and Duke Ellington's Sophisticated Ladies. Okay, so, but let me take it off of there before it starts hourglassing, right? So, that's weird that right after Pearly that they use that. I'll take that as a little clue, little fun thing that happened. Okay, so, but anyway, The Wiz was on Broadway in Baltimore in 1974, Broadway 1975, the U.S. tour 1976, and there was a revival in 1984, right? And then 2023 it said U.S. tour, so I don't know what's happened with that. But from 74 to 78, Bobby Anderson wasn't supposed to be born yet, not until December of 1981, right? Or 82. 81 or 82. Can't figure it out because I found people searches for 81 and 82. But his birthday was supposed to be December 3rd or December 4th. December 3rd or December 4th, 1981 or 1982. So you guys can go watch my Live 3 or Live 4 to get all that information. So how would Bobby Anderson know about Ada Pearl? How would he even know? How would he even know about Ada Pearl? Right? He wasn't even born when it was on Broadway, right? He ain't just picking up original scripts and just reading the original scripts, right? Michael would have known Ada Pearl because Michael went and saw the play 6 times. And in the Broadway play, the character Ada Pearl was a part of the play. The character Ada Pearl was not a part of the Motown movie of The Wiz. The Motown movie of The Wiz did not have Ada Pearl in it. So us laymen that did not go see the play, we wouldn't have known about Ada Pearl. And Bobby Anderson wouldn't have known about Ada Pearl, right? Unless he's Michael. Right? Unless he's Michael. And it's a hell of a memory, right? You have to have a hell of a memory to remember all the people in the play, right? Ada Pearl from 1978. But Michael went and saw the play 6 times. And he was in the musical. He was in the movie by Motown, okay, called The Wiz. So Michael would know about Ada Pearl. Bobby Anderson would not. Okay? They said there was a revival in 1984. Well, in 1984, Bobby Anderson would have been 2 or 3 years old. So he couldn't have gone there, remembered it from there, right? I'm telling y'all, there's Bobby Anderson, who's the front and the decoy for Michael. And there is Michael Jackson, who is behind the scenes. And him and Bobby together, they make Peter Medani. Okay, you don't know if you're talking to Michael, because I told you guys I hear 3 different voices, okay, when I was talking on the phone with him. So only Michael would know about Ada Pearl ahead of time, before the play, okay, and what was that? Let me look it up. The Wiz. Let me find The Wiz. The Wiz live play. The Wiz live play came out and Amber Riley, she won. She won The Masked Singer, season 8, The Masked Singer. She won. Okay. So where are my files? I'll just have to find them. Okay. Where is The Wiz? I just found something. I want to show you guys something. One day, Peter, Michael, Bobby, and I were talking on the phone. And, oh my goodness. I have the wrong thing plugged in. Hold on, let me plug in my other hard drive. Okay, let me plug in my other hard drive. And I gotta go. I got 20 minutes, but I gotta go. Okay, so let me put in here, search Wiz. Let's search for The Wiz. Search here. The Wiz. Okay, and I know I did the whole thing. And then you guys got to remember, Bobby Anderson, Peter Medani, PeterPan, PYT, aka Michael Jackson, opened their Twitter account on June 24th, 2009, the day before the death announcement. I mean, and then we have all this stuff afterwards. I mean, come on. It's just so overwhelming. Okay, so here is The Wiz. Let's see. The Wiz. I gotta find it. Oh, it's still going through some stuff. Here it is. Here's The Wiz, and it aired on his birthday. Bobby Anderson's birthday. Okay. The Wiz on the television is live December 3rd, 2015, right? The year before, it was December 4th, 2014, that Peter Pan the play, and Janet promoted that. I'm just saying, that's supposed to be his birthday. And then here is Janet. This is really upsetting because I can't do what I usually do. Here is Janet promoting. Here's December. Look. Janet Jackson. All right. So I'm going to read it first. It says, hope you watch Peter Pan live tonight at 8 p.m. on NBC from my friends Craig and Neil. We must keep musicals alive on TV. Janet posted that on Peter Michael Bobby's birthday, December 4th, 2014. I'm going to show it to you really quickly. Okay, so you guys can stop later. See? Right there. All right. All right. Now, let me show you. Okay? Let me show you where it's supposed to be Bobby Anderson's birthday. Okay? Let me go ahead and let's put up Bobby Anderson. I don't make this happen. I'm just a reporter. I'm a researcher. I'm an investigator. Okay, so this is supposed to be Peter Michael Bobby's birthday, and this was posted by the haters. Okay, the haters posted this. Okay, here it is. I'm telling y'all. All right. This is Bobby Anderson, fake name, Peter Medani, internet name, Peter Pan, PYT, the glove one. Bobby R. Anderson, born December 4th, 1982. I didn't make that happen. So Peter Pan the play comes out on his birthday. Okay, when he calls himself Peter Pan PYT. Okay? And Janet promotes it and I'm not supposed to connect the dots? Come on. Then the next year, on the 3rd, because every year, do you know that every year, minus the leap year, okay, and the next year it changes one day. So if on it was a Thursday, June 25th, 2009, it was a Thursday, right? So the next year it would either be a Wednesday or a Friday, okay? Because they move one day a week. Let me see if it's a Wednesday or a Friday. But there you go. Okay, on his birthday, and then Janet promotes it, and and then the next year the Wiz comes out. I'm just telling you guys. I'm just saying. Okay, so you guys can check that out. I think the next year it was on a Wednesday. Let's look it up. Let's look it up real quick. Let me look up the map. Let me do June 25th, 2009 calendar. Okay, it was a Thursday. Okay, let's do 2010. I know it was a Thursday because I was there and I remember it was a Thursday. It's a Friday. The next year it's a Friday. Then the next year after that it'll be a Saturday. And then leap year kind of messes it up a little bit. Okay, but that's kind of how it works. Okay, so anyway, Bobby, how would he know about Ada Pearl? He knew it was in the original play. He knew. He told me. How would he know that? Unless he's Michael, who studied it. I'm just saying. All right. So then there's something on Wikipedia that I thought was kind of cute. All right. Let's see here. Somebody left me. Let's see what you left me. Duddy. Dud. Okay. So then, let's see. My daughter thinks 40 and 45 is old. Let's be 60. Okay. All right. So now let's do, I gotta go. Oh my God, I gotta go. Let's do, almost a hug. What is it? More than a hug. More than a hug. This girl, this fan, she got her a kiss from Michael. She got her one. She did a Tatiana. And I had never saw that before. Instagram. She got her a kiss on the lips. Okay. More than a hug. Let's look up more than a hug. Ooh. Jay-Z and Gayle King. Okay. I got to see that. More than a hug. I mean, Jay-Z is a hell of a success story. He's got the most beautiful woman in the world as a wife. He's a billionaire and he's got all the successes and he's talented. I mean, my God. You know, he's like an Oprah with all that went to her. All this went to him, right? All right. So, more than a hug. Here we go. More than a hug. And here it is. I want to show you guys. Let me pull it up. Oh my God. I hope it doesn't start hourglassing. Look. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Watch. So here she is. And then look, she's going to take down his mask. Oh, all shy. Couldn't believe that she was that bold. I mean, dang, girl. Dang. Look at that. She pulls up the mask and she gets her one. He didn't even have a chance to react. She got, okay. All right. That's more than a. All right. So I think those are all my notes, guys. I think that's all that there is. I'm going to find that Neverland Valley Ranch domain. And because Peter had a chat room called Neverland Valley Ranch. And then, like a couple of months after he had that chat room, the estate had registered the domain Neverland Valley Ranch. And I know I have it in one of my videos, okay? I am so surprised that I can't find it in my archives right now because it should be right there. It should be, I don't know why I can't find it. Let me just look up the word ranch. Maybe I spelled something wrong. Ranch. Let's just look up ranch. Here it is. Found it. Found it. Found it. Okay. So here is the Neverland Valley Ranch stuff. Okay. Peter Michael Bobby. Let me open it. Okay. Here he is. Okay, Peter Michael Bobby had Neverland Valley Ranch, right? And this was his domain, and that's him, PeterPan. That's him, room owner. He had Neverland Valley Ranch, and the date of this is May something. What's the date of this? The date of it is May 26th. Okay, 2013. I'm just gonna do it real quick. You guys got to bear with me. Okay, May. That is the day of. All right, and let's see. Now, where is the Oh, I gotta keep that up. Okay, so ranch, and then it's a domain, neverlandvalleyranch.com. So let me see if I put them all in, neverlandvalleyranch.com. Because a few months later, the estate had registered that. Another coincidence? Or is Bobby Anderson in cahoots with Michael and together they're Peter Medani? That's the only way it all makes sense. Doesn't make sense any other way. No other way whatsoever. Okay, and the more that people try to tell me I'm wrong, the more I'm going to prove them I'm right. Period. Okay, let's see. Domain. Let's look up Neverland domain. Okay, I think I found it. Here it is. Let's see. Neverland Valley Ranch. Colony Capital. Neverland Valley Ranch. Neverland Ranch. No, I had Neverland Valley Ranch. Okay, here it is. It was on sale for $12,000. Neverland Ranch. No, Neverland Valley Ranch. I gotta find it. I don't know where it is. Okay, guys, I'm sorry that it does that. Okay, so apparently I can't find that, but I have it somewhere. Okay, ranch. Let's look at ranch again. Let's see if it's in all this. I have it. Domain. I know I got it. Okay, so let me just look through these domains here that I have. Because I have all the domains that the estate had in their name at one point. Because I take good notes. Okay, let's see. How about comebackmichaeljackson.com was registered June 25th, 2009. And then Michael Jackson Comeback was registered Valentine's Day 2007. I don't make this stuff happen. I'm just telling you guys. Okay, so I'm looking for Neverland Valley Ranch. And remember, I had owned Michael Jackson, deathhoax.com, and then the estate bought it. Remember, after I let it lapse, first Michael owned it, then I owned it, then Michael owned it again. Okay, so he got me on that one. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, come back, Michael Jackson, come back. That was just such a trip. And then all those domains that were registered on June 25th, 2009, Michael Jackson, Death Hoax, Michael Jackson, Hoax, Death, I am Michael Jackson Alive, come back, michaeljackson.com, Michael Jackson Not Dead, MJ is alive, and then also I am michaeljackson.com. So he's telling you he did that, okay? So I wish that I could just keep showing you guys this stuff. But what happens is, you know what happens as soon as I point it towards the screen, it starts hourglassing because it doesn't want me to show you the stuff. Somebody messing with my my ability to report, and I don't like that. I'm going to report it to the FCC or something because that's not right. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I've got it. I'm still looking. I need bigger domains. Okay, let me make this bigger. No, it won't go bigger. Not right now. Okay, I had it. Oh, I think I have it. Oh, I saved it as a screenshot together. There it is. Michael Jackson Neverland Ranch. That it wasn't Valley. My bad. Michael Jackson Neverland Ranch was the name of it. My bad. No wonder I couldn't find it. Here it is right here. Real quick, guys. Real quick. Michael Jackson Neverland Ranch. Peter owned it. A room owner, Peter Medani. And then Michael Jackson Neverland. Michael Jackson. They bought it. Oops, let me go back. They bought it, let's see. Oh, they bought it a few months in September when he had did this in May 2013. They bought it a few months later in 2013. Michael Jackson Neverland. And that's the name of the series where the main character is Pearl, and little Pearl and Ruby, who goes by Pearl, and Ruby's my granddaughter's name. Then he's got Bruner in there, so he's doing all his people, okay, that he's close with, that he's really made a lot of friendships with, you know, throughout the years, okay? Okay, and so another thing that was funny about that, real quick, and then I gotta go. Look at that. Tatiana Thumpson, pros, it's Michael Jackson. That's weird. Okay, but anyway, guys, love you. I gotta run. I gotta go do a farmer's market. So don't forget, I got Michael Joe cologne that smells divine. I got Thriller Ween, and I got Sing on socks. So please, everybody, go order your Stays All Day Shea from SheaButterPerfumeStore.com.